Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music, and this morning I downloaded Heavyocity's Foundations piano. It's a free piano library that runs in Kontakt's free player, which means everyone can use it in their DAW. You know, I have Heavyocity's Ascend Grand, and what I expect is that this will be kind of a light version of that. Ascend Grand is a very powerful instrument with great piano samples and supporting textural tones, as well as some really powerful effects. You'll have to sign up for an account at Heavyocity, with everything that entails, of course, and then download their portal. You'll be able to download the instrument, get a native instrument's serial number, and then install the library. It actually appears in your library tab. It downloads at 1.2 gigabytes of material, so I know that there's a good amount of sample material here. Well, chit-chat aside, let's listen to it. All right, I'll admit that I did touch the keyboard once, but let's just play a little something. This is what you get when you open the instrument for the first time. So I'm hearing a nice soft piano library with not a lot of velocity layers. That's not a particularly expressive, dynamic piano sound. I played with a lot of different dynamic layers in my touch just there, and I was hearing just the same, kind of the same sound again and again. But it's supported by a beautiful glowing pad, and in my humble opinion, perhaps too much reverb. Let's go to the Effects tab and take that reverb down all the way. Let me just turn it off. Just the pad gives me enough. And we'll take the texture all the way down. Here's our soft piano. Let's change keys. In fact, we'll do a slightly different piece of music. Okay. That would sit beautifully in almost any composition, I'm sure. Now, I'm going to start from low velocities. We'll do a simple a major 7 chord. I'm going to start from low velocities and just get louder and louder, and let's see just how dynamic it actually is. Well, it definitely does get louder and softer, but the timbre really doesn't change with additional velocity. That's okay. You obviously have to make some sort of concession when you're providing a free instrument like this. This is the Foundations piano. We have snapshots, what Kontakt calls snapshots, but I believe they appear down here as well. Yeah, so we'll just step through a couple different ones. Clean, soft piano. Well, I guess that's very much like what I was just aiming for, right? Let's give it something a little bit upbeat. So let's see if we can get a little compression on that punch. Take the reverb way down. Short delay time. Just turn the reverb right off. There's a heck of a long release on that sound. Let's see if we've got control over the... Okay. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. That's actually pretty useful. The start time right now is right away, but let's randomize that a little bit by, let's say 3 or 4% and see if that helps with the attacks. I'm hearing clicking. Do you hear clicking? Let's try the less randomization. I'm still hearing clicking. Okay, that doesn't work at all, right? It's cutting into the waveform, but it's not doing anything for us. However, if we up the attack time to 30 milliseconds or so and randomize that, I think we'll get an interesting effect. Yeah, the clicking is gone. And it does make the repeats a little bit better. Nice. Let's move on. Reflected pianos, whatever that means. Probably something about the, yeah, okay, so we have a little bit of reverb and delay and punch. That's nice. It's kind of heavy on the effects. I mean, Heavyocity is known for its, the effect kind of patch. Well, if you like to just get to a preset and get inspired by it, that can be really, really fun. So this is taking advantage of a little gated sequencer built in, right? Yeah. So we have a gate, and it's set to latch, and it's only affecting the texture. Let's turn it on the piano. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. All right, so now we have an actual note arpeggiator. I'm playing a fifth, G and D. And this reminds me of the textures that Ascend Grand gives us. Very simple. How do I control this arpeggio? I guess that's just amplitude, right? Let's change the length to something irregular. That's nice. I'm crossing the bar line in terms of volume. Okay, that gets interesting. It's an 11-step length, and some of them are very quiet. That's pretty. I like that. That's good. It's sort of an interference of periodicity. Do you hear how the amplitude envelope is set very slowly? Oh, that is lovely. All right, let's do something radical. Fun. So the texture is being affected by the sequencer, but not the piano. I'm just playing two triads against each other. Complicated sound, really rich. I think it would sit well on the mix. And now I'm back to home bass. And again, overly reverbed. I'll just say that. Well, I'm tempted to say you get what you pay for, but I think you get much more than you pay for. Well, you're not paying anything for this. It's a free library, a solid, soft piano sound that would sit well in ambient music or any kind of chill sound. I think it would be great singer-songwriter piano. And also, as we saw, it gives us a lot of opportunities for sound design and pulsing colors. A worthy contender in a fairly already packed field. Well, Foundations piano. I hope this has been useful. Like and subscribe. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified when I do my next video. I'll see you next time.